Schools everywhere are failing to support a critical department, a department that aids in therapy and healing. Schools all over our country have neglected the department for years and overlooked the impact it has on all ages, not just children and not just adults. Many people do not realize how monumental the impact of taking an art class really is on the average person. High schoolers take these classes to get an easy A or boost their GPA, and they don't even think about the benefit that it can really have on them, because that part isn't taught in schools. The important subjects like math and science are enforced, while common classes such as art are seen as irrelevant to our well-being. The excuse is that core content classes are needed to graduate and be successful in life. But art essentially keeps us from going crazy. Art is a creative outlet. It helps us to relieve stress, express emotions, and aid in learning. Art helps us to be able to express our emotions and relieve built-up stress or feelings that we cannot express out loud. According to the Huffington Post, doing art, whether music, painting, writing, dance, or just whatever, can contribute immeasurably to psychological well-being. There are 5 elements of psychological well-being: positive emotion, engagement, accomplishment, positive relationships, and meaning. And art can obviously fulfill all of these elements very easily and beautifully. It can cause positive emotions when you pick a painting or a drawing that really makes you happy and you finish it. It can cause engagement by being involved in a project. It can cause accomplishment by finishing that project and having a feeling of success after you do it. It can cause positive relationships by meeting people in the art community. And then meaning, because you pick something that means something to you and not just something to everyone else. The great thing about the art department is that artists can draw or paint whatever they want without being judged. Artists like Vincent van Gogh did this by painting things that didn't make sense to others but expressed what he was feeling on the inside. Art is just an expression of your thoughts and feelings that can be represented by absolutely anything you want. It doesn't just let you get out your feelings though. It lets you explore another aspect of life. Art is an escape and distraction from day-to-day life, just as books are. You can start a project and focus on it. This allows for relief and stress and a healthy distraction from the cares of the world. It also relates to the psychological well-being. It is clear that devoting time to something as soothing as art can cause a happier approach to life and a new outlook on things. Stop getting so wrapped up in the drama and crisis in society and stay home and draw for a bit. Pick a painting that you really like or a picture that means something to you. Being alone for this period of time and focusing on something does not make you a loner. It just allows you to relax and focus on the task at hand rather than the millions of things that are going on in your life. Mental health is very important to us and should not be taken lightly. If art can aid in our mental health and cure us in some ways, then why would it be taken out of our schools? Why is funding for the arts so diminished, and why will it be gone in a few years? Art is crucial for our well-being, so why are we destroying the small part of it that is actually left? It is an escape for us and an escape that helps our mental health and well-being. With every generation, there is less and less support for art departments in schools everywhere because most people do not realize how important it really is. So why are schools failing to provide students with necessary mental support and therapy that they need? 40 times longer.